Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know I won't be doing my monthly setups on YouTube anymore. This is because I'm losing the joy I have in bullet journaling, because it's always on a deadline and with a camera on it. I just miss using my bullet journal as a moment of personal therapy, you know? So I decided to stop filming it every month. This doesn't mean I'm quitting YouTube. I love to share bullet journal content with you guys, so that's what I'll be doing for this video as well. Also, I will keep sharing my monthly setups on TikTok, so go follow me there for monthly inspiration. For this video, I wanted to show you guys 10 different weekly layouts for your bullet journal. There is a little bit for everyone in this video, from the busy student who needs to plan by the hour, and for the more free spirit that just needs a space to write down some thoughts. So let's do this. The first spread is a simply horizontal layout. By just dividing the 2 pages in 4 sections and writing the day in one long line, you create a space for every day pretty quickly. For every weekly in this video counts that you can adjust it to your style, your theme, your color scheme, whatever. Just make it your own thing. I just want to show some possibilities concerning layout. The next spread doesn't need much explaining. It's the one I'm using in my bullet journal for the past couple of months. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll recognize it. If you haven't, let me tell you the benefits of this one. So it's a vertical layout in which you can plan by the hour. I choose to plan from 7 AM to 10 PM, but you can also do like 9 AM till 12 PM or something. On the bottom of the page is a habit tracker that can hold 5 habits. Of course, you can adjust this to your number of habits. I use a sticker for my to-do lists. Be careful with that though. You can't write on all stickers, so be sure to check that out beforehand. I've been into stickers more lately. It's easy to use and it can also give you more inspiration to draw yourself. Third type of weekly spread is a one-page layout. Because it's on the left page and this journal is quite new, I use another journal to elevate the left side, so it's easier to draw on. This layout is basically the same as a horizontal one, but fitted onto one page. I write out month, but obviously it's meant to write out the name of the month you are planning in this space. You can also play around with fonts, colors, sizes. Again, just make it your own thing. Or if you like this, just recreate, that's also fine. If you recreate any of my spreads, you can always share them on Instagram and tag me on elinevleugels97. I will link it down below. I love to see your recreations, whether it's identical or your own take on it. To create this layout, you just divide your page in 2 columns of 5 rows. The first row is for your title, and the other 4 are for the days of the week and 1 note section. To spice things up, I mark the title of every day with a Tombow brush pen. The next spread is a Dutch door monthly setup overview weekly spread. Wow, that's a mouthful, and I totally just came up with that name. The idea is to make a Dutch door system by cutting 3 papers. This gives you 4 weeks in total. My doors are 17 boxes wide and 33 boxes long. I keep the cut-off strokes in the back of my journal for when I need to fix something, or for some cutting and pasting creations. On the first and the last page, I line out the sizes of the Dutch doors so they cover it neatly. I forgot to cut off the bottom of my doors, and by trying to rip them off, I made a huge hole in my page. This is exactly why I keep those pieces of paper in the back of my journal. I just cut out a piece of paper and glue it to the page. I make sure the dots align, and then it's barely noticeable. The rest of the setup starts with a monthly overview on the left side of the spread. If you want some inspiration on this kind of spread, check out my setups of July, August and September of 2021. Now, the actual weeklies. The Dutch doors are 17 boxes long, so I divide them by 4. This way, by every turn, I get a week with 7 days and a note section. I do this 4 times, and that gives me 1 month worth of weeklies, all in one spread. Now, the reason why this spread is so awesome is of course the overview it gives of the month. So I created a monthly to-do list on the right side and a monthly habit tracker on the bottom of the page. The next weekly is another vertical layout to plan by the hour, but with separate to-do boxes. I divided the page horizontally in 4 sections. The first one is for the title, the second one is for the to-do boxes, and the bottom 2 are for the days of the week and the hourly planning section. It contains a lot of lines and measuring, but it gives an amazing overview and an organized look. Also, you can plan by the hour and still have a lot of space for your to-dos. This is perfect if you have a busy schedule, but you also have a lot of to-dos that aren't plannable by the hour. Weekly number 6. It's the same idea as the previous one, but now we are separating the events. So I created a space that is 9 boxes wide and 21 boxes long. This will be divided by 7, so we get a space for each day to write down the main events. So the entire page is vertically divided by 3. The first section is for the events, the other 2 are for the usual daily planning. The next one is for the journalers among us. If you mainly use your bullet journal for journaling, or more like a diary, then this is for you. It's also a 1-page setup, again vertically divided by 3. The first section is for planning and the other 2 sections are for journaling. I divided the last 2 sections in 8 to create a space for each day, but you can also just write randomly across the page or work with more like a line a day kind of setup, whatever suits your lifestyle. The 8th weekly spread is a simple one. Just a 2-page setup that is entirely covered by the days of the week. The days are 13 boxes wide and 20 boxes long. This is practical for anyone who needs a lot of space to plan, but not necessarily by the hour. The master of weekly spreads. If you've been here longer than today, you've probably also seen this one before. It's a weekly spread that holds a lot of information. I am talking planning by the hour, water intake, meal planning, habit tracking, sleep tracking, whatever you can think of. Every inch of this spread is used. We start with a lot of line drawing, like a lot. Measure this out beforehand or you will mess up. I promise you, I speak of a place of experience. Bad experience. Once you have the blueprints, we can start with the details. The top 6 boxes and the one in the right bottom corner are for the days of the week. You can plan by the hour from 7 AM until 11 PM. On the bottom of every day is a water tracker. This contains a water symbol and 8 boxes you can check off. Every box stands for 250 milliliters of water, so in total that's 2 liters. Underneath the days of the week, not the weekends, is a place to plan out your meals. There is a sun for breakfast, a cloud for lunch, and a moon for dinner. The box in the left bottom corner is a habit tracker that holds 8 habits. Every habit has 7 squares to check off or color in for every day of the week. Next to the habit tracker is a sleep tracker, also for every day of the week. You can track from 0 to 10 hours of sleep. And the final box is a to-do box. So that's it. A lot of information on one spread. This weekly is not for everyone, more like your advanced planning guru type. And we've come to the final weekly. This will be more like a scrapbook layout. I got these stickers as a gift. They are so cute. I'm keeping this one rather simple. The idea is to not measure anything and just spread your days across the page on pure intuition. It works, believe me. That was it for this video. Now enjoy the flip through of our 10 weekly spreads. I hope you found the perfect weekly for you. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in the next one. Lots of love!